Okay, this here is a remake. I did this video yesterday, but I messed up on it. But it's going to be the tour of my heat pump system. I'm going to explain what we had before this POS brand unit. It was one of several International Comfort product brand. It was a split system, 12 SEER heat pump. There's where it went into the lines went into the house. Where I'm standing is where the condenser was, right there. Yeah. I originally thought it was a comfort maker, but upon using the dealer locator, I knew the people who owned this house before me, and they were kind of cheap. So I think it was Tempstar Heil. So I'm not sure, but Tempstar Heil I'm gonna go with. But here is what we have. It was installed September of 2008, and it is fan motor's already rusting. But the air handler for the old system was under the house. It was between 1 and 2 inches buried in a little hole because my crawl space is very, very, very. Take a gander at that. Take a peek at that. I gotta turn the camera sideways so y'all can see in there. Well, you get the idea. It's as tall as to right here. That's how big it is, from there to the vents. Because the rest is insulation and I-beam for the house. So the air handler was in a little pit. The condensate drain broke. It flooded the air handler, and therefore shorting everything electronic out. The tech came and crawled under there, and he didn't like the way it was installed because it was very, very hard to access. So he said, let me know what you want to do, and if you want, I can just put a blower motor, because that's the problem, the blower motor shorted out. I could just put a blower motor in there. So he gave us 2 quotes: split system like we had, or the problematic piece of junk like we have now. And we went for the problematic piece of junk. Why? Because it's all outside and it's easier to service. Why is this here? I'm gonna only say this once. I don't want no comments saying why is it wired like that or whatnot. But my wiring in my house is weird. But one leg of 120 comes out of the house, one leg of 120 comes off the well. So you have to pull this and that to have no power to this. I'll explain in a future video. But here's the disconnect for the Goodman. It is, where is it say? 60 amps, 240 volt. There it is. There's a dead spider. And there's the disconnect for the well. Well, this is not the original disconnect. Everything was replaced. I got sugar ants crawling up on here. This is in seal tight. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but I don't care. Yeah. Sunlight resistant type 2, 1/2 inch. I don't know if you can read it, but right there's the brand. I think it's Carflex or I don't know, Caflex. It's all I know is it's seal tight and it runs under there, and it comes in a knockout in behind the unit. I have a feeling this video is going to be long. It comes in a knockout right here on the opposite side. There you can actually really see under my crawl space. Well, not really, but you all get the idea. Oh, I hope I didn't hit the lens. No, it's still clean. But yeah, you can see up under there. Here's this is from 2008, and that's the thermostat wire where they had to strip it. No, that's where they had to cut it. They ran 2 new trunk lines. I'll show you them, and they ran new thermostat wire. I'll show you the 2 new trunk lines and the crawl space door. There's the return is right there, And then the supply is the other one next to it. Return. I don't know if you can see supply or not. It goes way back there. And then it continues up through there to the distribution box. Okay, that is not good. That is not good whatsoever. I'm going to have to get that fixed. I just noticed that. I don't know what that wire is doing there, but I'm going to have to get that fixed. Okay, that is not good. I hate these doors! Come on. I don't want my cat going under here. I think she's the one who tore up that ductwork. You know, that's good enough. It'll stay. So yeah, this is part 1. I will make part 2 later. And for those of you wondering what year my house is from, there's when it's from actually 1991, December of 91, so it's technically classified as a 92. That's the date right there, 1992. But the house, date of manufacture, see data plate, that's the data plate. But I know it's from 1991 because that's what everything else in the house is original from 91. But that's just the tag for when it was put here in 92. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. Alright, here is that Tempstar 12 I filmed a couple months back, running in heating mode. It's just identical to our old unit. Brings back memories.